It's cold start to our morning around southern Colorado. Not as cold as it can be this time of the year, but certainly colder than it should be. The average low this time of the year is in the low teens, but right now we're sitting at 3 degrees. As we look at the American Furniture Warehouse camera, I-25 in Fillmore. Picked up a bit of snow yesterday on the north end of town. A lot of that blew away if you were in any kind of exposed area. Only the areas that were wind shelter could see about half an inch or an inch or thereabouts. That's what I saw at my place in the one area that I have as wind shelter where I measure the snow. 37 is the best we'll be able to do in the Springs today. 38 in Pueblo, 40 in Canyon City. All those temperatures are about 5 or so below where they should be. 37 in Walsenburg, 41 in Trinidad. All along the Front Range, temperatures are going to be in the 30s and 40s. Out to the Eastern Plains, temperatures here are going to be sitting in the 20s and 30s. And we'll see some teens, 20s and 30s in the mountains after a very chilly start to our morning this morning. As we zoom out now to the western view to give you an idea of what temperatures look like around this part of the country, it's 7 above in Colorado Springs, but 8 below in North Platte, 1 below in Rapid City, 4 below at Bismarck, North Dakota, 1 below at Minneapolis. So temperatures are very chilly off to our north, off to our south. We're seeing readings sitting in the teens and 20s. That's pretty cold for Oklahoma City, sitting at 18 at this hour, 30 in Dallas, 22 in Albuquerque, 34 in Las Vegas. Even Los Angeles only checking in with 45, and Phoenix has 37. Skyscan satellite and radar shows us those retreating systems, those systems that are pushing away from us as we go through this morning and this afternoon. There were 2 of them that we were dealing with yesterday. One was pushing into and through the region from northwest to southeast. The other one was off to our south. It was an upper level disturbance that still was able to produce some clouds and showers and thunderstorms. The surface portion of that, at least over the deep south, we saw some tornadoes yesterday in Mississippi, as you heard Bonnie mention a few minutes ago. Skycast, the projected satellite and radar, shows us that there will be another storm system coming onshore in the Pacific Northwest. That'll make its way off to the east over the next day or two. So we are going to continue to see chances for some rain and snow. That's not until the middle portion of the week. For now, we're left high and dry until you begin to get into your Monday morning, Monday afternoon. We begin to pick up a little bit of snow off to the west of I-25. But this is north of I-70, so not necessarily in our area. But if you're heading in this direction, up into the northern portion of the state, back towards Fort Collins or Cheyenne, Wyoming, there will be some travel concerns for you. Wind gusts are going to be very high today up in the mountains, so some of that newly fallen snow will be blowing around. There wasn't a huge amount in the mountains yesterday, but of course there is some snow still on the ground from previous snowstorms, and of course that snow is pretty light because it's pretty chilly. And so there will be some of that blowing snow to deal with later on this afternoon. Some of those higher mountain passes above 9,000 and 10,000 feet. Winds pretty gusty today in Canyon City, gusting higher than 30 miles per hour on a fairly persistent basis. And then we'll see them pick up as we go through our Monday afternoon as we head home from our afternoon plans. Some people are going back to school. Some of the kids are as we go through the day tomorrow. 7-day forecast for the Springs. High temperatures are going to really yo-yo, go up and down, whatever you want to call it, Bonnie. Big-time roller coasters this time for us as readings are sitting in the lower 50s on Monday. That gives way to low 30s on Wednesday, back to the lower 50s on Thursday. You see with the trend that we're talking about, there will be chances for some snow, rain and snow, on Tuesday and again on Saturday. Temperatures are going to be rising up into the lower 50s on Monday, back to the middle 50s on Thursday after dropping off to the lower 30s on Wednesday. Canyon City, temperatures for you are sitting in the lower 40s today, lower 50s tomorrow, and then it's back to the lower 30s by Wednesday, back to the middle 50s by Thursday. We're going to see Teller County sitting in the lower 30s this afternoon, lower 40s on Monday, gives way to lower 30s again Wednesday. There will be some small chance for some snow on Wednesday as well, in addition to what we'll see on Tuesday throughout much of the region. Mountain locations will keep that chance for some snow into Wednesday as well.
All right, so definitely today's kind of giving us some time to recuperate from yesterday, the snow that we saw coming down. It was really coming down. I actually had to drive through Monument, and I mean the roads, the crews were out there really trying to stay ahead of things, but the snow, it was really coming down with that wind too, the visibility, it was tough.
Yeah, once you got south of Monument Hill, south of Monument, south of Black Forest, you didn't see as much snow. Again, about an inch or so at my place, other than the north end of town too. So.
Gotcha, so clear conditions for today. All right, Jay.
Nice today.
All right, Jay, thanks so much for the heads up.